Florida State's future will be, the immediate future, and that is Morgan Jones. What a treat it is to watch her play. She has been spectacular, particularly in the last couple of weeks. And the shot from Aaron Howard is off the mark. Good rebound by Valencia Myers back in the starting lineup. And Sammy Puisis, that is what she does, her specialty, jacking up the threes. Look out for number 11. Omaria Gordon is a true freshman point guard going through some growing pains right now. There she is. No pain there.
But she's got to continue to do that, knock down open shots.
Look into Cunane. That was a great catch, and we told you about Morgan Jones' athleticism. They need a shot. They get one from Perez. Cunane hunts down the rebound and gets the follow. Beaten a lot of top 5 teams. Have not beaten NC State since 2019, but they did not play at all last year because of COVID. That's a sweet look. Cunane into Kayla Jones.
Well, Elissa Cunane has to get a touch inside, and when you turn your head, and then what's going to happen every time Elissa Cunane touches the ball? There's going to be a double. There's going to be help side. She does a good job of finding her teammates.
And that's really key, isn't it? When the double comes, your post has to be a good passer.
It makes it a really tough decision for teams. Defend inside or defend outside.
A very balanced team. Even Cunane is not a big-time scorer numbers-wise. Kayla Jones,
great job of moving without the basketball. And then when you become so worried about Cunane.
These two teams have not met since the 2020 ACC tournament final, in which NC State was a winner. You just talked about Crutchfield. There she goes. She is now red hot from outside. Has hit 7 of her last 14 threes. Oh, answer. Not quite look like herself this season. Brown-Turner, her turn now. The threes are raining down right now in Reynolds. This is a stretch of 4 games in 8 days. A lot going on.
And it's the month of February, and they have a target on their back as Raina Perez knocks down another 3.
You're right about Dotson, who outplayed Cunane in the post in that victory. Meanwhile, NC State, you see, has hit their last 5 shots. 4 of them have been threes. Oh my gosh, there they go. Perez 2 in a row. Best 3-point shooting team in the league, 4th best in the country. Cunane being defended well, but was able to get away until her shot was blocked by the freshman, Michaela Timpson. Timpson, wow, got a good look at her on the turnaround, couldn't get it to go. Shot clock's off for the Pack. JBT left all alone. Or second 3, I should say. NC State is 6 of 8 from 3.
Westmore has emphasized time and time again he wants Elissa Cunane to get shots and get touches.
Shot clock winding down. They'll get the 3 in the corner. Oh my, and it hit. That's Jada Boyd.
Florida State runs a play where they have her on the block. They ran at the last possession. She didn't get a shot, but where they just run a quick pin down for her. I like that action for her, and they need to get her some touches.
And that's one of the many things that assistant coaches can keep track of. Hobby misses wide right. Puisis just needs a little bit of space. She's not played at all here in the second quarter and went out with about 1.5 minutes left to go in the first. But Jetty, from 3. She's given them a punch since coming into the game. Who we heard from in that soundbite. And Elissa Cunane back on the floor. And the run continues. It's a 10-0 run now for Florida State. And Cunane, Perez found her. And Cunane found the bottom of the net. Second bucket for Elissa tonight. Cunane just picked up her first foul. Guarding Timpson, the freshman, who goes right at her. NC State had 6 turnovers and 6 shot attempts in the last 7.5 minutes, and that's why we've got ourselves a relatively close game. Elissa Cunane, always a good option to start things off with her.
Yeah, she really is. Yeah, really trying to teach every opportunity that she gets, help her understand, you know, when to get other people involved, how best to get other people involved.
Muffet McGraw talked about it at halftime. They have Jones as their primary scorer, but really nobody else that they can rely on. There, Bajetti. The flying Finn goes in and gets the bucket. Georgia Tech and Louisville both after the New Year hit, and in those two games, Morgan is averaging 20 points per game, but struggling tonight. Raina Perez from the outside. Kayla Jones waits for some reinforcements. Perez, Crutchfield for three, got it.
No need to settle for the first shot in offense. Break a defense down and get that high percentage look.
And there's Morgan Jones with her specialty. And Bajetti just decides to pull up and shoot. Rebound Jones.
Yeah, I don't think Sue Semrau's going to like that shot selection. Bad shot selection. Turns into transition.
Jones, her turn.
Well, I think that there's a little movement that can be had, Pam. I think Oregon's going to be a team that's moving up. We certainly knew that once they got healthy, they would be a tough team in February and March.
That's another big one. River Baldwin in and hits from the spot right around the free throw line. What an inspiration and classy individual Coach Yao was, and not just for what she did on the basketball court, but mostly for what she did off of it. Just a terrific human being that we were privileged to get to know.
See the way that she's impacted so many of her players' lives and so many of the people's lives in women's basketball.
Oh, Perez, that's a perfect feed to Cunane, who has a chance for a three-point play. Their first loss in the league since last year's regular season. And won 18 straight. Morgan Jones in the game that you referenced that Coach Moore wasn't thrilled about. He'll like that steal.
Yeah, and the impact that she can have in a short period of time is huge. I mean, she's a player who can get hot quickly as Jakia Brown-Turner knocks down another one.
Here you see the three-point field goals. NC State, one of the best in the country, but they average 8 per game, have 11 tonight. Brown-Turner, nice, able to get around the defender, Courtney Weber. I think Coach Moore will consider this to be a good bounce back. I mean, it's obviously you want the win, but what do you think? What are you thinking there?
Yeah, I mean, certainly you want the win. A good opportunity for them right now to get some game action.
And Coach Moore giving them credit for kind of accepting that. You come in, the super seniors decide to stay.
Expect to get another year, and then once that came out that they had that option and they decided to stay, he really does give this young crew a lot of credit for accepting that, and he's really excited about the potential that they have in this program in the future.
An emotional night, and they play for K game, but NC State riding a lot of threes tonight, able to win it by the final of 68-48.